What's good, y'all? This is C-Dub2Wavy, and I'm back with another video on how to get 360 waves. So today's video is going to be about maintaining your waves on a low cut. So my number one rule with waves is if you're watching a tutorial on how to get waves, you should already have a brush in your hand. Torino Pro, they have really good quality brushes. So after you get your haircut, that is the time where you should be spending the most time brushing, because you can do all the brushing you want on the wheel session, and you should, but as far as just getting the waves or making them better, you should definitely be brushing the most on a low cut. But if you want to better your connections, go on the wolf session. The brush that I was using in the beginning of this video was a medium, but I did switch to a soft. Again, it's Torino Pro. They have really good quality brushes, very good quality. I've had this for a year now, and I am going to show you guys the angle at which I brush all sides of my hair. So I'm going to go to my mirror. The left side, I just brush it straight across. Straight across. And then like right here, before I get to my back, I slant the brush. And then we're gonna come back up to my left side. Just straight across. Now my connections, they don't extend all the way across because I did get a taper with my cut. So I do have to work to get that back, but they are there. Now on my right side, again, my connections are not extending all the way across. I do have to wolf for a little while and get them back, but I also brush my right side all the way across. And notice how I got a little closer, because I know that for my left side, I was kind of far away from the mirror. Slanting the brush here. And for my back, I just brush it straight down. So my right side, straight across. For my top, straight across. Now I do slant it a little as I come to my right, and I slant it a little as I come to my left. You do have to be careful with the angle in which you hold the brush, because you don't want to create any forks in your hair. And as a beginning waver, it will happen, but flawless connections do come over time, and it can be a long period of time. It's not going to come overnight. It's not going to come in 3 months, 6 months. It took a year for me to get like this. So you do have to stay dedicated and be patient with your hair as the waves do form. I'm going to switch back over to my left side, get a little closer so you guys can see a better view. I did switch brushes again. This is called Verano Pro. You can get this is a hard brush. You can get this literally at any beauty supply store. I don't think maybe they do have a website, I haven't checked, but I get these at beauty supply stores. Just giving you guys a better view of my left side. And now I'm gonna show you my crown. So when it comes to my crown, I do use smaller brushes. That is why I switched. This is a hard brush, but I'm just using the ends, like the tips, to just stroke the crown. I'm using the tip of it, and I do that for all areas. I do spend a lot of time doing that just to perfect it. And I go slow. I don't go all fast like I do. I kind of go fast with my sides, but when I'm working on my crown, I go slow so I can perfect it. And it eliminates forks when you brush slower. Even on your sides, all the way around, it eliminates forks when you brush slower. This is my crown on the left side. Go slow and steady. Slant the brush a little. And I go straight down from the top. I'm also going to show you guys what a fork is. I know I may have said the word fork a few times in the video. A fork is when your waves connect at a certain point instead of just going all the way across your hair in one wave. You want to avoid forks. Now, it happens to all wavers, even the best wavers. You are going to get a fork at some point, but the point is to brush your hair consistent enough to break that fork and make your connections stronger. Even me, myself, that's what I'm pointing right here. This is a fork right here. This wave, really all three of them are connecting like right here. So that is a fork that I need to break. My point in showing you guys this fork is to show that my waves are not perfect. I'm not perfect, but as a waver, you do have to strive to be the best, you know? You should have a hunger for it. You should have a passion for it. You definitely should want to do this, you know? Because it starts mentally, and only the best people had a hunger for it mentally, and they took it all the way out, you know? They took it all the way to the point where they were actually great wavers. So that's what a fork is, though. Now, I am going to mention again, my sides, I'm going to have to work very hard to get those connections back because I did get a 1.5 and a taper. So those waves, they don't extend all the way out like they did when I was on my wolf session because I cut my hair so low. And when you're trying to gain progress, that's kind of not always the right thing to do. But I had a party to go to, so I had to get a nice fresh cut. So I am going to go on another wolf session and work hard to get that progress back on each side. And I will keep uploading videos to show my progress. But you just got to stay dedicated. You got to keep brushing day in and day out, try new methods. If you're an athlete, condition your hair definitely every day. Don't use too much pomade. Use natural products. I use Shea Moisture's curl enhancing smoothie. I use a lot of Cantu products as well. I don't use too much, and I don't like put all these products in my hair at once. 2 is my maximum because I don't want product buildup in my hair, even on a low cut, you know? I don't need that much for a low cut. I save my products for my wolf sessions. Now on my low cut, I do use pomade just to get the waves started back up. You know, it is a transformation for your hair. But that's the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. This is CW2AV. Hope you guys like this video.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke off the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be sober, I gotta stay high. Put me some in the can